Hello guys and welcome to my first stream of the year. I think that we're going to have a lot of fun. Just a second, I want to do something before we go. Today I'm going to be rating your drafts using the FF Hub website. So we will start by our order of submissions and we will continue forward with the people that I decided to rate the drafts for. Now, let me just see if you are seeing me correctly, if you are hearing me. I think the answer is yes. Hello, Jamie. Hello, Rudrash. You just type in the drafts here. I will copy and paste them and I will be using them when I'm done with the current drafts. I already have 10 drafts in mind, so don't worry, we will probably get to everyone's draft, but for now we have 10 drafts already submitted and we're going to start using it. I'm just going to leave a message. In order to submit a draft, you have to type it here. You will be put in the back of the queue. If you want to jump the queue, send a super chat. Okay, we are here and we will have a lot of fun. Thank you, Jamie, putting you on the back of the queue. We already have, as I already mentioned, 10 drafts. If we don't manage to talk about your draft, I will be putting it into the video of your... What the hell happened? That's my old team. Okay. So I've put it already and we're going to start building my team. Okay, resetting this and we're starting from scratch and we're going to put the players that are here. And of course, I'm going to be talking about what do I believe about the rating of the AI that is giving us. So hopefully you enjoy this type of videos and this type of streams. We are going to have a lot of fun with it. So we start with hikes and let's start putting in the players inside. So this is him. It will take me a little bit of time, but we will get used to it pretty quickly, I would say so. Hopefully you're seeing everything all well and yes, so Mikail. So this is Hike's team. And I'm going to put in the chat whose team I'm reviewing so we can discuss it. So saving the plan and the way that he has set up his team is Swanke, of course, is in instead of Renewdo. And Frimpong is in instead of Wan Bissaka. So this is his draft And let's see what rating we have. We have 92% game week rating with 90% rating. It's not a bad start for sure. I think that this will be... so he hasn't said if he is activating a bench boost or not, but he can do it. He has okay team apart from that midfield spot. He has no money in the bank. What will I change here? 92%, do I believe in it? Yeah, one game week. Yeah, it's 90% rated. So this is okay. Kukureva, Frimpong, and to Doggy, so he has a 4.5 rotation, 4.5 rotation in goal. So this is good. Okay, Mikail, adding you to the back of the list. You're at number 12. We are still at number 1. But yeah, this is the beginning. I think that here it's okay. He has spent a lot of money in midfield, bar Reinders, but I get it. He would like to have a City player there. Not a big fan of Reinders. I don't know if he will be playing enough minutes in order to justify his position, but it's still early doors. Suanke, João Pedro, Bowen. Okay, I think he has it. Okay, of course, having here Ramsey restricts him of playing the wild card, the bench boost chip, sorry. What will I do if I was him? I would drop Frimpong, probably. And I will most probably get a 5 million player with a good run. Probably someone like Mikail. If you super chat the draft, you are then going to jump the queue and I'm going to rate your draft. If you submit, your second draft will be the one that I rate. I rate one draft per person. But yeah, here I will drop probably Bowen. But Bowen, or João Pedro even, I will get Welbeck. So yeah, hello, who knows? Let's see what the AI is saying. So he suggested... oh no, it optimized the team. So Reinildo is expected to have more points and Wan-Bissaka is expected to have more points. But let's go back to this. Yeah, and he can do João Pedro to Welbeck, and then he can improve both Reinders and Aaron Ramsey, and he will have it okay. So if we go to AI transfers, let's see what will be suggested for him. Yes, Chris Richards is also good, by the way. Richards will be good. And I would not go to Rice. If you want a City asset, I would probably go to Rodri. So yeah, AI rated with 93% with Captain Salah. So yeah, I think that it's not a bad shout. Why is he keep losing the rating? So Swanky has a higher rating. That's interesting. I don't know, Kuka. Probably not. But yeah, 90% team rating, we are sorted. Ben, I'm putting you, you're number 13 at the moment. Mo Canal, you are number 14. We are just starting, so you have to be patient. If your draft is not rated live, I will be rating it with the help of the AI on for a video. So don't worry, every submission counts. Okay, so next up we go to Kanji. If you guys want to do this by yourself, and want to see your team, you can follow. There is a link down in the description, and you can input your team by yourself and you can see the rating. And if you want to see suggested transfers, etc., etc., you have to sign up. But yeah, Wasif, I take around how much time? So around 6 minutes per draft. So your number Wasif, you are number 5. Yeah, so in 20-25 minutes probably it's going to be your turn. Now let's go to Kanji's draft. Okay. So here he has Verbruggen and Petrovic. So and here he has Petrovic. STV renewed is the same. One Bissaka is the same. STVs here. He has Baleba. And he's playing Baleba, by the way. Then we have Sowanke and Watkins with Strand Warsen. So Watkins, Warsen. Then he has Bruno here. Interesting. Then he has Salah and Palmer. And he finishes the defense with Murillo. And the final. Yes, Mikail. I'm doing one per person, sorry. I cannot do several per person. So I made the transfers here. We have Baleba playing game week 1. I didn't swap. Oh, here is Anderson. Okay. Okay, and here we go to Anderson. So this is his draft. He has 93% team rating with 93% game week rating. So that's an interesting thing. And with 0.5 in the bank, he starts well. He doesn't have an expensive defender, which may cost him down the line. He will have to change structure, but he has a lot of players to take money out from. The best rated, he basically got it sorted out. I don't know Lacroix versus Chelsea, but probably he will get the defensive contributions here, and that's why he's playing him, which is expected. I think that defensive contributions have been added. But yeah, I think defensive contributions have been added. Okay, Mikail. But yeah, he has optimized his team. He's believing that Lacroix will keep a lot of defensive contributions here. Salah captain, 93% rating is a lot. I like it. Let's see what the AI transfers are suggesting here. Let's go and check. He suggests for him to get Saka and get Rice. Interesting, he will save some money. But I like the Anderson shout out. So I don't fancy these transfers. But let's see how much his draft has improved if he does those transfers. He goes to 95 and 96% rating. So Kanji draft. I forgot to put it in, but yeah, I don't fancy those transfers. Okay, Kanji, I think, has a nice draft on his hands. Next up, we move to Tio draft. And let's start clearing up the squad. I want to see what am I getting here. Also, Verbruggen should be back. He has none of the defenders. He has Salah. and non attacker. So this draft is completely different from anything we have seen, and we'll see how the AI will rate it. Of course, the AI is just a supercomputer that performs data permutations, but at the end of the day, this is not something that is a necessity or something that is going to happen, but still I think that it's a good starting point and starting pivot point from playing the game. Then we go to, what am I missing? Wirtz, and the final player is Caicedo. He's relying on Caicedo for defensive returns. Next up we go to Welbeck. Next up we go to Wood. Okay, first Wood in the draft. Then we go to Areola. Then we go to the Copper. Obi, I think your draft is solid. Here we add Consa, and the final player that we're going to add is Dani. Oh no, it's Joao Pedro. Okay, so making the transfers, optimizing the team. So for the first week, it's suggested for him to not play Reece James, Kudus, and Frimpong while he's playing Caicedo. I don't get the Caicedo. I think that Caicedo has a higher floor, but a lower ceiling. But yeah, Kudus, he's relying on Frimpong over the Cypher, and he sorted it that way. The AI is suggesting for him to move to Consa and to the Cypher, the Copper, but yeah, the AI is not rating it well. I would agree with the AI here. I think that Reece James needs to be replaced. Probably if you go to Cowell, it will do a perfectly fine job because he's nailed. Does he have money in the bank? No, but Cowell, I think, is a great shout in that team. You can even downgrade Poro to, let's say, Udogi and go from James to Kukurela. I think it will be better. And the Copper and Konsa, I agree with them. In midfield, I like it. Up front, I like it, to be fair. So if he goes to the defensive department and we go to AI transfers and we see what will be suggested for him to transfers to improve the team, let's see if I will agree with the transfers this time. I think that so he has Marmush, 3 transfers, Marmush to Saka, Kudus to Rice, so Rice is pretty high, and Frimpong to Wan-Bissaka. Let's see how his draft improves. Dark Ward, I'm adding you into the list. Just a second. Oliver, you don't send a screenshot, you type it here. Dark Ward, you're number 15, we're at number 3. So optimizing the team, the Copper, Wan-Bissaka, Pedro Porro, Verbruggen, Saka, Rice, Wirtz, and he immediately goes to the 93-95%. So yeah, I would probably not get Rice. Kudus is perfectly fine to start the season with as his attacker, and I would probably take out Reece James for Cowell, but everything else, it's even, it looks good. If we go to IA transfers once again, I think that we can improve it a little bit more. Probably Reece James is a player. Yeah, Milenkovic, ideal. Go for Muriu. Better to go for Muriu. And let's go for Muriu here. I think that Muriu will do the job better. And here we take out the Copper, and you're in the 96%. So yeah, that's a fair improvement, I would say, to start the season with. I like it. I like the team overall, but you can replace a player here and there in order to improve it a bit. Now we're resetting the team and we'll start adding more and more players. We go now to whose draft we're going to go for. It's Mickey. So let's put in Mickey. Now we'll go to Mickey. Lobby, please put it in one message. I cannot copy and paste several messages, please. Lobby, sorry, not Mickey. So we start with first Kelleher, by the way. That's surprising. First Gabriel, also first Kukurea, also Konsa is standard. Then we move to Wirtz. Then we move to Palmer. Then we move to Odoi. Then we move to Adingra, first Adingra of the year. We go to Salah, of course. We go to Bowen. We go to Watkins. Oh, no Suwanki here. It's interesting. Gay. In defense, King. No backup goalkeeper, so no draft here. Vuskovic is here. And the final guy is Rusin. No points. So saving the team and optimizing the team. This is it, a 4-4-2. He has suggested a 3-5-2, so he's benching Gay in the first game. I get it. Gay is not looking likely to get some returns. I think that those numbers from Forest are low, as Brentford lost so many people. What I think about this team, the AI agrees it's around the 90%, so I like it. I think that around the 90% is good. What I will improve in this team, I would probably drop Bowen. I would drop Bowen to Welbeck. So if I drop here Bowen and go to Welbeck, let's say, that frees up some budget, 1.5 million, and I would probably improve Hudson-Odoi to someone like Rodri. And then if I go around the team, I will keep the defense as it is. I will put a playing defender here. Probably Reinildo is good. Reinildo is better. And we have 1 million in the bank. You can improve either Cons or Gay a bit. But so you can even go for Suwanki here and not lose a lot. So I think that's just a better draft. But let me just make the transfers. And yeah, the draft has improved a little bit. And if we optimize the team, it's even a little bit better. But I would say that I will not play Renewed here. I will play Consa. And yeah, that will be the draft. I think that we will sort it out. What the AI transfers will suggest. Nick, you are number 16. He wants to get Rice. Rice, how many points is Rice predicted to get? I don't know why he's so many. Wobby, you're number 17. You can see that currently we are at number 4. Just let me put you, Wobby. Once again, if we don't manage to rate you live on stream, we will do it on a video that I'm going to record later, so don't worry. I cannot pronounce your name, so yeah, you are number 18. Hello, Tio. So Rice, he's expected to get a lot of points, and this might be interesting to rotate between Rice and Rodri throughout the season, but yeah. 4 goals, 7 assists, a lot of predicted points, but I just don't see him having a lot of defensive contributions. But maybe in these games he will get them. You never know. You never know. We'll monitor Rice for sure, but I prefer Rodri for my team. I think that his numbers are pretty low. He has 0 goals and 0 assists, but he played 1 game or 3 games, or 1 random minute game, something like that. So yeah, I'm a little bit hesitant. So yeah, it's Rice versus Rodri, but I prefer Rodri for my team. GI is well heavily suggesting Rice here, but yeah, I agree. Next up is going to be Wasif's team. Let's go to Wasif and we'll start building. He has a bench boost strategy that he presented to me, so I will rate it as a bench boost strategy. He will be, so he's relying on a bench boost strategy, and we'll see where it goes. How are you, Tio? How are you? So we start with Sanchez. Madsen, I think, is a risk already. I prefer way more Konsa. Madison is minutes risk in my eyes as well. Barry is minutes risks as well. If Kinski doesn't play, you have to go for Kuka. If he's on penalties, yes. Wasif, I don't see him playing at all, but okay. So this is my team. This is the team of of Wasif, optimizing the team. And he said that he is going to use a bench boost. How do we activate the bench boost? Okay, no AI transfers. AI rating is a team is given rating based on what the AI expects it to happen. Tom, I think that he's a minutes risk. In my eyes, he's a minutes risk. I think that there is not a single nail defender in that City defense, not even the keeper now. Suanke Milenkovic Konsa. I prefer Suanke Muriu Konsa. Kuka, the same. I can give the advice to. Okay, so here I don't know about Madison's minutes. For 7 million, I think you're risking it a lot. I would prefer to go to Eze if he remains at Palace. His minutes risk Barry I would replace with Piro is better. If Muniz joins Leeds, it will be good. Piro is with good numbers. They are not minutes risk. If Piro is the only starter, I will go there. Yeah, you can go to Kudus. So here, if I drop, I go to Kudus. And Kudus is way better there. And you already have 1 million. So you can safely remove this forward. And you can go for someone like Rowe. I think that Rowe is being overlooked. He has Brighton, United, Leeds, Brentford in the first couple of games. And I understand that you are skipping game week 6. Yes, Gio, it's number 2, the draft that I did for you. So I would prefer Rowe way over the likes of Barry. I think that at 6.5 you have Rowe and Welbeck and Watson. I think that Rowe is being overlooked massively by the people. So I will put him here and I will play him over. So if I optimize the team, I will play him over Andersen. And here, Kudus for this game against Burnley, I will play him over. Okay, Wasif, but without him joining, I think that this is the best solution that you have for your team. And it has improved a little bit for my liking. And yeah, but the team is solid. The team is solid. I like it. Okay, we now go to number 6, that is Isak. So we are, and yeah, swap Madsen. So Isak starts with Kelleher, then it's Konsa, then it's the Copper, the Cooper, Virgil, then it's Rogers. A lot of people going for Rogers, another Salah draft. And Die, by the way, Wasif is good for you as well. And Die is on penalties for now, so I think he's good. Okay, that's a Saka Palmer Salah draft. Pedro, Bowen, I will drop Bowen, probably, and get Suwanke, Reinildo, Kinski, Esteve, and Rupi Jr. Okay, this is the team that Isak is working with, optimizing it. Will get me 95% with 96. Oh my god. Okay, that's a very, very high draft. And that's with Reinildo, by the way, playing the first minutes. Native Fate, I'm adding you. So, Native Fate, you're number 19. And Demari, you're number 20. You are number 20, and I will save your draft for later. Okay, so I think that if he manages to drop Bowen to Solanke, and he will be able to improve Renewed to Neku Williams. Not Konsa to Neku Williams, sorry. I think that's even better. And I think that Isak has a very, very solid draft. Even Joao Pedro can be dropped to Welbeck, and the Copper can, or even Reinildo can become someone else. Yenit, okay, you are... Yenit, you're number 21. But yeah, I like Isak's draft a lot. And I mean it, I like him a lot. If he drops Joao Pedro to Welbeck or to Raul, I think he can even improve the defense a little bit. And he can get someone like either a 5.5 defender here or someone instead of Esteve. So if I do this and I go to, let's say, Jimenez, I like Jimenez a lot. I don't know why he isn't mentioned. And I drop Esteve and or Reinildo, I don't care who, and I go for someone like Lacroix. Here, I think here the draft is even better. I like the draft even better this way. And I think this is one of the strongest drafts that we can see. So yeah, Isak, great team, and I like it a lot. Okay. Next up is going to be number 7. It's Ricky's time. 7, it's Ricky. So we go to Ricky and we start from scratch once again. So we go with Sanchez. We go with Wan-Bissaka. We go with Van de Ven. That's a cheap defense. Yeah, I see why. Palmer. I feel like he's bench boosting the first week. Has he said anything about it? No, he hasn't. So we go to Palmer, Saka, Baleba, Rogers, and Salah, of course. Wood, Suwanke, Munoz, Reynudo. I would disagree. Last year without Rodrick they were awful, so I think that he's starting. And the last option here is Piro. So he has a playing team. What the hell, 97% team rating. I don't think Muniz is staying though. I like this draft a lot, by the way. What can be improved by AI? I think that the team rating is good. Predicted points is nice. Yeah, Ricky, well done. If you guys click in the link in the description, you can do it for yourself and you can check the rating for your team. So Rogers to Rice and Williams to Milenkovic. Yeah, okay. I would not do them, but yeah. I don't know why Rice is promoted way more than Rogers and etc. But yeah, guys, if you want to do it by yourself, don't forget to go in the description, the first link where you can rate your team. If you want to see my thoughts about it, of course, you have to wait. But at the end of the day, you can check it by yourself. If you want to not wait for my suggestions, you can use my link down below and join the... So basically register with my link. I think I will need to leave it, but yeah, I think that you can register and you can improve me massively. So if you go here, enter team manually, analyze your team, recommend the transfers, you're going to see how it's going to happen and what's going to help you. And if you click unlock all transfers, you lose my link. MG, you are number 22. In the list. So yeah, you can do it by yourself if you don't want to wait for me. But if you want to wait for my opinion, yeah. And you can just wait. But Ricky's team, I think with probably dropping Munoz to Lacroix or to Richards will allow him, and will allow him probably to get someone like Muriel here. And yeah, Muriel here, and that will be enough. So yeah, Ricky team, good team, Ricky. Very, very good team by you. Next up in the list is going to be in number 9 and number 8, sorry, is going to be none other than Nas. 8 is Nas. Cleaning the team. And we start with Nas's team. So Sanchez. So Sanchez has been popular. We haven't seen a more expensive keeper so far, by the way. Aina, immediately I will replace him. Gay, I would immediately replace him. Mikulenko, okay, you can keep Mikulenko, but probably will replace him as well. Udogi, if he starts, yes. Estef, it doesn't matter. Then we go to Salah. He has Kudus. He has Wirtz. He has Rogers. He has Palmer. He has Pedro. He has Gyökeres, the first Gyökeres draft, and he has Barnes. Okay. Importing the team. No. Okay. And optimizing the team. Mikulenko is pretty low. But yeah, team rating in game week rating low to my liking. Of course, if I do something and suggest a transfer, it will pop up to be Rice, but I'm not a fan of Rice 0.0. Here, what will I do? I will probably get rid of Aina and get in Nick Williams immediately. Mikulenko will be dropped for Salmon and Gay. So Gay will be dropped here for Richards. I think that he's just better than Gay in every department at his price. Joao Pedro will go. Surely I will go for Suwanke. Kudus will probably be dropped. And I would probably pick someone like Adingra or Arias. I know the first game is trash, but still, instead of Gay. So if we go to 6 million, we get Ward Prowse, Shar, Mikulenko, Minte is here, Ghana Gay. Let's go to midfielders. I'll probably get Anderson, and here I will get someone like Virgil. And making the transfer, optimizing the team. Optimizing the team, it fails. Okay, I will optimize it manually. And yeah, this will be the draft that I go for, and it is increased massively. So yeah, nice. Nas, I will drop Gay, I will drop Mikulenko, I will drop Aina, and probably Kudus, and probably Joao Pedro, and I will be happy days with this draft. I think it's not a bad draft in itself, but I would replace some people around the team in order to have a fully optimal and working well side. And yeah, you still keep your Gyökeres in, so you're in good hands. Now, Nas is done, and number 9 is going to be who knows. Let's go and check who knows team. We go and go with sales for sales of the day. Gabriel, the Copper, 1 Bissaka, Malen, probably don't like him. Gakpo, not a fan of. Saka, no Salah, that's the first one I'm seeing, no Salah, but I understand. Owen, Welbeck, okay, I get it. Andres Simons, I am saving your draft. Andres Simons, you are number 23. Nene, you are number 24. If you guys want to jump the queue, as already mentioned, it has to be a super chat or membership or something like that. But you cannot jump in any other way at the moment. Let me finalize his team. So here is Konsa, Kinski, and Adingra. Why is the optimization failing? Okay, I'll optimize it manually. Malen. So his team is Adingra, Renildo, and Malen is in instead of Konsa. Hello, who knows? First and foremost, so captain is going to be Bowen, set by you. Okay. As you can see, the AI does not agree with you. I think he's a little bit too harsh. But what will I do if I was in your place? Huh. It's tough. Let's see first what the AI will do. It's interesting to see. So he's selling Haaland and getting Salah. I do not agree. I don't want Salah in because you decided to go with Haaland. Why is this always... God damn it. This is the team that you suggested here, right? And you know, yeah, exactly the team. So first and foremost, Malen is gone for me. I will go for Elliot Anderson. Yeah, I don't know if Malen starts at all, who knows. Anderson immediately in improves the team. The same price, and you can wait for his defensive contribution all year. Then you have Bowen. Probably I will get rid of Bowen. And I will get in Solanke probably. I will make Haaland captain. This frees up 0.5 in the bank. What I will honestly do is not use bench boost with this team. I will drop Adingra to Ramsey. And I will drop Gakpo for Wirtz. And I think I will be happy with this. I will avoid the bench boost in the first couple of weeks. And if you decide to sell someone from Saka and Palmer, will improve the bench. Yeah, who knows, but last year Malen was not even registered. I know that they had Rashford and Asensio. I think they will buy someone. If Malen keeps playing, I think his numbers will increase. But for the time being, I think that I would avoid him. Have him in mind, but for now, don't rely on him. So Killian, you are number 25. Once again, if your draft is not rated on the stream, I will be rating it in a video. But yes, something like that will be happening. But we'll see. Okay, next draft. So we go now for Brachetka's team. And we go with resetting this one. Mikail, you are number 26. So let's go for Brachetka's team. No, Jamie, I haven't talked about yours yet. First we start with Ariola, then we go to Virgil, then we go to Kuku, then we go to Murilu. I like it already. We go to Palmer. We go to Kudus. We go to Salah. We go to Paqueta. Oh, that's interesting. We go to Wood. We go to Larsen. We go for Watkins. And we finish with Darwow. King, a 4.5 midfielder by the looks of it. Konsa and Este. Oh. Okay, and Darwin is in instead of Konsa, and Wood is in instead of Estef. Konsa, King. Okay, he said to unzip, but Estef is the same thing. Wow, really good draft. I liked a lot. What will I change? Defense, a lot of money is spent there, but I like it. I think the defense is pretty solid one. You can rely on it full season. Rodri is my favorite, who knows, but Ndai is very, very close second. Rodri is my favorite. What I will do here is I will probably get rid of Paqueta and get someone like Ndai. AI is suggesting Rice, Sar and Ward-Prowse, but I prefer Ndai here. I will go probably for Welbeck. And I think the rest I can leave. And I think this draft becomes pretty solid. 4.5, I can swap to Kelleher. Hello Kurum, I'm well, how are you? Kelleher is expected to get more points and more saves probably, so I will drop Kelleher. Even Petrovic is better. Verbruggen is better, but Kelleher, yeah, Kelleher makes it even better. I haven't seen it, Bosmaha King. So yeah, I like Brachetka's draft a lot. Jamie, now you are next. So we start with Ingo, Sanchez. Then we go for Kinski. Then we go to Munoz. Then we go to Williams. Then we go to Konsa. Wan-Bissaka. And Estef. Salah, of course. Palmer, of course. Rogers, of course. And Dye. Anderson. Really, pretty nice team. Isak. Wood. And Bet. So this looks like a game week 1 free hit. Am I right, Jamie? This really looks like a free hit. Kindo. Kindo, I'm putting you in number 27. Oh, no free hit. So if you're not free hitting, Beto is out for me immediately. You're not a fan of Anderson Fulgurance, eh? So Beto is gone for, let's say, Barnes. I don't care. Like that. Is then Munoz is going to be replaced by Virgil for me. And we have 0.5 in the bank. Isak is expensive, but I like it as an option, especially if he joins. No free hit, Jamie, bench boost. Yeah, Fulgurance, yeah. Bench boost, I was thinking, Jamie, bench boost. Yeah, Fulgurance, the same as Rodri, probably. I have him instead of Anderson. And if he takes 8 pieces, Fulgurance, I think he'll have a way higher floor than a lot of people. But yeah, this is what I will do, and this, and probably this. What the hell happened? Ansari, please put it in one message. So if you're not playing, I see zero reason for you to go with the likes of Bet. So let's say Isak is here. I think that this team is good, Jamie. Without Beto and Munoz to Virgil, I think you are in the money. Yeah, Fulgurance. I agree. He's a very good 5.5. With the bench boost, you want players with high floor. So yeah. So yeah, Jamie, that's my initial thoughts about your team. Moving into number 12, that's Mikail. So if he likes Isak, I'm not taking the most expensive player of his team. No, third most expensive in order to suit it. So Kurum, you are number 28. Number 29 is Krabbo. Number 30 is Ansari. Number 31 is Bousmaha King. Yep. And this is the, okay, so free submissions are closed. If you want your draft rated number 12, Ansari, I will accept only super chat and memberships. So yeah, Postmarking got the last free slot. 31, I'm on number 12. Probably will be going until number 20, 25, and the last 6, 7 I will be rating on a video. I can even rate more, so yeah, we'll see where the time will lead us. So yeah, 30 drafts, I think it's more than enough. Now, let's focus on the drafts that we have in front of us, and we will switch focus only if we have a super chat or a membership joining person. Of course, if you want your drafts rated and you don't want to wait for me, you can go in the description and follow the link for FF Hub rating tool that I'm using at the moment. It will be for free to rate your team. If you want improvements, you have to register, but rating your drafts, it's free. My thoughts are what am I giving here. So now let's move to Mikail's team right now. We start with Sanchez. We go to Kinski. We go to Munoz. Oh no, we go to Virgil, sorry. We go for the copper. We go for one. One Bisaka. We go for Williams. And finally we go to Vuskovic. I will probably not start with Vuskovic. What happened? Hello, Ricky. You missed yours rating. You can go back and watch what I said about your team. I already have several issues with this team. Yep. I already have several issues. Johnny, sorry, but free submissions are closed, man. I cannot continue rating them the time we went. So this is the team. And this is the bench order. So it has a pretty high team rating. What I hate about it the most is that you have Spurs, Newcastle, Spurs and United bench fodder players. Basically, you are already having 2 Spurs players in this team that are not going to play any role in your team, and that is going to cost you down the line. If you want to join Solanke or someone else, it will hurt you. What I will do is I will go with Estef, and here I will go with Ramsey. And now you have 2 Burnley, but you can go for, let's say, Reinildo. And now you have 1 Sunderland, 1 Burnley fodder, 1 Spurs. You drop this guy and you join with Urupi, I think it was. Let me see, Junior. Okay. So let's go for someone like Ropey, yeah. And now you have a worse bench, but there's still the fodder players in your team, and you're not locking yourself with players. What I will do here is I will drop Kudus, I will drop McNeil, and I will drop Bowen, and I will get Solanke. I will get Ndai. And with the rest of 6.5, you can get someone like Declan Rice. And I think that now this is a way better team, Mikail, for you. You are not wasting transfers for you're not wasting transfers for anything in the bench fodder option. You are only using it on the players that you want. You have Neco Williams, Wan-Bissaka, the Cooper, and Virgil, so you're going to play 4-4-2. That's a little bit worrying that you are only going to play 4-4-2. What you can do is you can drop Bruno, get Cunha, and improve Ramsey to Anderson, and you have now a 4-5-2, 4-4-2 options. But let's say that we keep it that way, and the team rating is pretty high. Number 13 is going to be Ben. Let's go for Ben's team. So if we take a look at Ben team, Ben 10's team, Ben 10's team, Kelleher, Vaudi Marsson, sorry, Murillo, I like it. Konsa, I like it. Wan-Bissaka, solid. Van den Ven, solid. Estep, pretty solid. Salah, it's okay. Saka, Palmer, okay, that's an interesting draft already. Sar is here at 6.5. Interesting. Minte at 6. Watkins, Wood, Obi. So let's see. DI rating is low because we have the fodder players in. And yeah, okay, Sar is being promoted here, but Konsa is way worse this week. What the hell? You got a 99% rating, and if I have to guess what will be the improvement for you, it will be to replace Sar with Rice. Let's see. Let's see. Yes, I got it correctly. And if we do this, it's 100% game week rating. What can be improved more? We are Richards for Konsa, yes. It dropped. So I would say here I will go with Konsa. Personally. Okay, something happened, but yeah, at the end of the day, pretty good squad. Pretty good squad. I would keep Sar here. And I think your rating is pretty good overall. Of course, I will not get Obi. Get this Krupi Junior. Kurpi. How is his name? Will I remember him? Kropy Junior. Yes, this guy. Bournemouth, you're not picking. I did not understand how it dropped, by the way, but yeah. AI lied to us. Let's see if we go with another AI. Maybe he's lying to us. I have no idea. Yeah, Ben. It loves rice, but I will not pick rice. So yeah, I think instead of Obi, get Krupi Jr. or someone from someone else and you'll be sorted out. But yeah, the AI loves rice and I don't that much. Number 14 is Mo Canal. Okay, we go to him. Next up. Yeah, Richards is good. But Villa may be a better defense. I'm not exactly sure though. So Petrovic, okay, we have our first. Oh, first 8 Nuri of the day, by the way. Yeah, think about it, Ben. For DC points, he will be better than Konsa. It depends how you want to rotate your player with him. That's a very interesting draft that I'm putting in. And I think it will struggle. He is good for attacking returns, though. Yeah, he's very good Scrabble for attacking returns. He's very good. That's a very strange draft that I'm putting in. Okay. What I see as an issue here is only one premium. I would probably drop Marmoush Bowen in order to fit in. But that's a bench bull squad. Yeah, Munoz is brilliant. Munoz is pretty great, I would say. Munoz is pretty good. But yeah, what I think about this, I'm so torn, to be fair. But this looks like a bench boost squad. But still, I would drop Sar to Anderson. I would find a way to get in Salah or Haaland or Saka. One premium will cost this guy. But AI thinks it's okay. But I would disagree here. So yeah, that's Mo's Canal done. Next up, it's going to be Dark World. We're halfway there, more than an hour in. So well, I think we're okay. Yeah, he can drop him to, let's say, to Munoz, Richards, or to Cowell. I would drop Joao Pedro from here, Bowen, probably Marmoush, a lot of people. But yeah, it's a different draft that I don't want to touch too much because it will no longer be his draft. So we start with Kelleher. Okay, Kelleher has been popular. Kinski. Then we move to Gay. Immediately swapping out Gay. Ricky, between 90 and 95, I think it's a good draft. Konsa, okay. Puku. Vardio. It was a good draft, Ricky. It was a good draft. The Kuiper, he's popular. And Die, okay. Salah. Wirtz. I like this draft already. Palmer. Rogers. Solanke. Larsen. And Kostuas. Okay, immediately. This guy Kostuas is going to be out. If he's not going to play, just pick Kroppi Jr. and forget about it. Now this gives me 0.5 to upgrade. I don't have a lot of places to upgrade, but where I will probably update is going to be, so game week 1. I would probably drop Gvardio and get Virgil, but let me just return this guy. Let's save it here. And let's optimize it. So this is for game week 1. I don't see it for now. Trouble. Let's wait and see the transfer window. But with what we have now, I think it's not going to happen. But the AI, I think it's good. You can leave 0.5 in the bank, no issue. I would drop Gvardio for Virgil, for sure. Well, that's what I will do. And the rest can be the same. He has a nice rotation, and Gay for Richards, of course, will be dropped. But I like his team. Number 16 is going to be Nick. Let's go. So it's Verbruggen. Petrovic is here. Virgil, okay. Murillo, okay. Cowell, not bad. Lacroix, not bad at all. And finishing it up with Steph, Salah, Palmer, Wirtz, Rogers. First Lefebvre into the team. Lefebvre, Evan Newsom, Larsen, and Welbeck. Oh, okay, that's a bench boost team. In total, there are 31 drafts, but Ansari, sadly, you're in number 30. Probably your team will be revealed on a video. Not probably, most likely. This is a bench boost team, for sure. What I will do is either drop Lacroix or Cowell to a 4.5 and probably improve Steph to another 4.5. Andre, I believe that old players are better. You're planning bench boost game week 2, eh? Okay. So game week 2 you have Wolves, Burnley, Sunderland, Newcastle, Wolves, Everton, Bournemouth, Brentford, Newcastle, West Ham, Newcastle. Yeah, I see it. I see it, Nick. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, I get it. I get it then. Okay, I'm sorry. I get it, and I like it. Yeah, it seems to not like it, but that's because I haven't optimized it. Now it likes it way more. And to start, yes, this is a good draft. Good job. This is broken, by the way. It's returning it on itself. So yeah, good draft, Nick. I like it. So next up, we go to lobby team. We start with Sanchez. We go to Kinski. We go to Virgil. Okay. We go to Nunes. We go to Vuskovic. We go to Williams. And we go to Estef. Then we move to Palmer. Wow, that's a heavy midfield. Bruno, Saka, Wirtz, Rogers, Victor Gomez, I would believe, but he's a midfielder. So Solanke, Ropi, and this is Gyökeres. Yeah, okay. That's a heavy lineup. You have 0.5 in the bank. What I will do, so saving the plan like that, optimizing it. That's the team it's recommended to you, lobby. What I will do here is, I will drop Mateus Nunes. I will get someone like, let's say, Lacroix. And here I will drop Vuskovic. And I will get someone like the Cowper. And I think that this is better. I will drop Mateus Nunes. I don't think he's nailed. You either get another 5.5. Pedro Porro is an option, but I will have another defender to rotate around the team. Lacroix from game week 4 has a good run. In game week 3, you can rely on him instead of the Cowper. Of course, Wan-Bissaka is an option. Richards is an option. Van den Ven is an option. You have a lot of options. Don't go with Nunes. I think that's the weak point in your team. Everything else is pretty good. Everything else I like a lot. Of course, no Salah and no Haaland will be harsh, but it's a good strategy. Number 18 goes to this name. That is number 18. Okay, it's in Arabic, so it got turned away, but Okay, we have our first expensive keeper of the day. Okay, that's interesting. Muriu, 8 Nuri. Not a fan of. Burn, oh no. Okay. Konsa. Mikulenko. I don't know why it's 3.3 here, but Ajingra, Sala, Palmer, Caicedo, Rogers, Soanke. So that's a bench boost team. Wood and Strand Warsen. That's a bench boost, but probably in another week. So saving the team, optimizing it. You get 93% rating, but I would disagree here. First of all, I think Caicedo is a waste. I will go here. That's what I will do, Anderson. I think that Burn is a waste. The first 3 fixtures, they have literally almost no chance of a clean sheet. So that's something that I would work on. 8 Nuri, I will keep it. I will keep him for you. Here I will go for a Steph because I don't think your team is that good for a bench boost either way. And here with 6.5, I will go with someone like Endai. Making a transfer and optimizing the team. I think that here Mikulenko will be playing instead of Konsa. And I think this team looks better. Even though the rating is not improved, I think that I like it more. You're not wasting a Chelsea spot on a GM. You are getting another penalty taker in and die. I think that this looks better for me. I don't know what you say, but it looks better for me. Number 19 is going to be Native Fate. If we go to Native Fate's team, he has Kelleher, Eina, Kuku, Frimpong. We haven't seen Frimpong in a while. Maki, I'm not accepting any more draft reviews. If you want so much for your draft to be rated, you have 2 options. One, you follow the link down in the description and you see the AI rating by yourself in FF Hub. Or if you become a member or you super chat your team, I will review it with priority, but free submissions are over. No worries, no worries. I see already a way to improve it. I think that's a bench boost team. Frimpong is put to the last. I don't agree with this. But this team, 3 Brighton players already, I don't like it. The way that I will improve it first and foremost is, let me just stop the AC. The way that I'm going to improve it first and foremost is I'm going to go for, I think his name was Ryan Christie. So here I will get Christie immediately in. Okay, I'll keep Piro in that case. Mituma Christie, Rogers, Aina is gone, and I will get Williams. Then probably here I will get Virgil. I think that Virgil is way better. And if I make the transfers and I optimize the team, now this looks better for me. Now this looks way better for me. You're a little light in attack, but you haven't loaded up with 3 Brighton players. That will cost you a lot. You already have a Brentford, you have a second Bournemouth player, so you have to be careful with that. But I think that Ryan Christie is one of the hidden assets this year. Another option is to drop Mitoma to someone else at 6.5, probably Declan Rice. The AI seems to love him, but for the time being, I think that this is a good draft. Next up, we go to Demaris draft, number 20 on the list. Boom. So we start from winning the team. We go to Sanchez. We go to Wan-Bissaka. Obi-Wan. Virgil. I like when people prefer Virgil. Timber. Question mark. Marmoush. Question mark. Palmer. Rogers. Wirtz. Watkins. Tuanke. Pedro. That's a bench boost team. Kelleher. Konsa. Hill. And Eze. Trivial assets directly. Interesting. He has Palmer as his only player here. Okay. What the AI thinks, 88% is low, even for a... So for a free hit, what I will do, first of all, I will get Scale here. I think that Scale is just a better asset than Timber in this game. Then what else I will do? I will not get such a rotation. Either get a 4.0 with the 5.0 or someone like Kinski, for example. Then Eze, Rogers, Wirtz, Palmer, and Marmoush. I would probably drop Marmoush. And probably pick... So if we drop Marmoush and Pedro, and probably Eze, I can get Haaland. This guy is immediately renewed. Then I will go for 5 million, so I will go for Christie. And so we go to 5M midfielder, and I will pick Baleba, honestly. And if I make the transfer and optimize the team, I think this team is better, and you have an option to captain in future. So I can even go with Saka instead of Haaland. But yeah, something like that for Demari. Next up is Zenit. Zenit, okay, another Raya, keeper, okay, Wan-Bissaka, oof. First Arias, by the way. Okay. Okay, that teams look solid, Yanit, I would say. Is it a bench boost team, Yanit? Do you plan to use the bench boost? Can you give me some context? I like the full crook pick. But what's the situation with the bench boost? Is it going to be active? Okay, I understand now. So, light in defense, Salah, Palmer, Anderson, Rogers. Okay, Gyökeres, Solanke. Honestly, if that's a bench boost team, I would keep it that way. If we get a 4.0 playing keeper, get him instead of Kelleher. Don't need to have a 4.5 keeper sitting on the bench, but you can rotate him in game week 3 with Raya, by the way, which is not going to be the end of the world. Put Alexei, you can read the pinned message. If you don't agree with it, you can go in the first link in the description. You can get your team rated for free. So yeah, I get it. I get the you will remain. So first of all, I will replace Aina with Neco Williams. That's a given. I think that Neco is just the better pick from that defense. Everything else, I see myself keeping that way. Arias is interesting. Fulkrug. If Fulkrug doesn't play, you go for Piro or Muniz, the starter for Leeds. So I think you're in a good way. Yenit. I like it. Good team. Arias I like a lot. It's against City, but he might be on free kicks. Alexi, sorry man, I probably next stream. If you want your draft not to be missed, you can join the Discord. No, Ansari. Neku gets better defensive points than Aina last season for 90 minutes. He is more aggressive. Hello, Mikail. So yeah, we're doing last two drafts now. Next up is going to be MD. The rest of the drafts, don't worry guys, will be rated for a video that is going to drop out pretty soon. So don't you worry. It will drop out not tomorrow, but the day after that, because I don't want to rate. But after, so on Wednesday you see it. Tomorrow it will be updated bench boost for Wasif requests. So we start with Sanchez, then we go to Dubravka. I don't like that. Virgil, okay. First Tarkovsky, by the way. Murillo, I like that defense. Konsa, Richards, I like that defense a lot. Salah, Palmer, Anderson, Rogers, and Dai. What a good draft. Solanke, Gyoke, and Kroop. What a good draft. One thing here, don't get Dubravka. Get someone from a team that you will not get 3 players soon. I have zero understanding why Tarkovsky is 1.7 rated against Leeds. I think that that's completely wrong. If he plays, I don't see that happening. But still, saving the plan, optimizing the team. For me, Tarkovsky should be ahead of Richards. But even if we don't do that, the rating is pretty high. Kaum, it's a personal preference. I'm not changing Gyökeres. I think that there are specific players that drafts are maneuvering around. Here he can safely go for Watkins and then pick someone else at 6.5, let's say Rice instead of Rodgers. But he's going for the new shiny toy. Everyone has at least one of those players in. What the hell? But yeah, I like that team a lot. I like that team a lot, MG. Defense is massive. It's basically my defense, but on steroids. Because you can pick Van Dijk and Richards, the two players that I really want. I see myself. Yeah, Kaum. And he's a player that he specifically added here, so I would say that it's not going to happen to take him out. So that's MG, and last but not least is going to be Andre, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 drafts for a video. I think that this will be a good video. We can talk about a lot of drafts. Okay, I will try to fit in Nene as well. I think 8 are too much. I will go for 7 for the video. I don't like it as an option. I think that he will flop. Next stream will not be AI rating, by the way. When I do ratings, I will be going for my thoughts and I'll be analyzing it based on my thoughts. So next time when we do rating stream, it's not going to be based on AI. I just wanted to try this idea because I am affiliate of FF Hub, and if you want your draft rated for free, follow the link in the description. Andre, are you using chip as you are here and I can ask you? Lacroix, this guy, Kaum, Lacroix for me. I think he is massively underrated. Okay. Okay, you have optimization failed, but I think that's the optimal team. Okay, Andre, so pretty nice rating by the AI. What I feel like you can do, because you're not bench boosting, I would drop one of the 4.5 defenders to a 4.0. I will drop Beto or Lefe to 4.5 as well. And I will probably improve Cowell to Kukurea. with the money. So if you go and drop, let's say you drop Kelleher, but you rotate well, these people rotate well. So if you want to keep rotation keepers, I would probably do Beto out. I will get this guy in. I will get probably Udogi out. I will get Estef. And I will drop Cowell probably for Cucurea. And when I make the transfers, you can opt for Lefebvre. You can opt for Baleba if you want another player. And you still have 0.5 in the bank. If you drop your keeper, you can improve Anderson to a 6.5. But yeah, I understand the rotation on keepers. So yeah, I think that the rotation is good. Cucurella, Virgil, Wan-Bissaka and Konsa. I think it's a good option. You can go for Chris Richards, of course. One of my favorite options. At the 4.5, I think he's the best 4.5 rotation option. You are a little light on the midfield department with 3 expensive players and 2 expensive up front, but you have a proper bench. So something like that improves massively the AI rating, but I think it improves in general. Of course, it locks you out of a early bench boost, but if you're not looking for it, I think that this is good. You can get Richards here instead of Konsa. I like him a lot. And if we make the transfers, yeah, the team is saying the same. But honestly, Andres, something like that with this structure. You can drop Cucurella, by the way, to if you don't like a Chelsea. If you need a Chelsea defender, it's Cucurella. If you don't need it, you can go get Muriu. You keep Richards. And you get rid of probably Lefebvre. And you get another 5.5. You can get Arias. You can get a lot of people. You can drop Anderson and go for and die, but that's way different than your team. And Lefebvre here becomes Ryan Christie. Yes, this guy, or Baleba even for 5M. I think something in the ranks can be done, but this is very far away from your team at the moment. Very far away. So the initial plan that I showed you, I think it's good enough. Last but not least today is going to be Nene. Watch me wait. Watch me Nene. But that's a structure to fit in Gyökeres, Bruno, Salah, Palmer, Solanke with Virgil and with a rotating keeper. If you want to drop the Chelsea asset. But yeah, those are my thoughts. We start with sales. Yeah, Pandre. I gave you several options. You can decide for your team. Help. Okay, we have a first here, Thiago. So this is the team for Nene, last team. Oh, what I will do is I will not get Malen. I prefer to have Anderson there. I think it's a better option. Everything else, I like it. Apart from Dubravka, of course, get a non-playing 4.0 keeper from a team that you don't want any players from. So yeah, that's the analysis for me. Good team, AI rating. I like it. I like it a lot with the expected points. So we have 7 teams. Kilian, Michał. Who Michał was that? Michał, Kindo, Kurum, Scrabble, Ansari, and Boss Maha King. You will be reviewed for a video. Sorry for the time not being there, but I couldn't rate every team that there is. Hopefully you enjoyed this stream. It was a pleasure doing my first stream this year. I plan to do a stream pretty soon, maybe even tomorrow, where we are going to have a general chat. We're going to talk about players, we're going to talk about strategies, we're going to talk a lot about a lot of stuff. Then another rating drafts, but not by AI, by me. I'll be using FPL.team in that sense. So a lot of options. If you are new here and you want to support the content, don't forget to subscribe. If you go and rate your team in the FF Hub, if you want, you can change your teams and put it there, change the team and put it there, change the team and put it there. You will get your ratings, and you can improvise with a lot of the picks, and you'll see what is the expected points by the AI that is going to happen. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks so much for being part of the community. And once again, thank you so much for tuning in. Hopefully next stream we are going to have way more fun. I had fun here, but let's have way more in the next couple of days. Thanks so much for watching, but for now guys, I'll be heading out. Bye.